Welcome to some more history with CR, and here we have the wholesome protector of the series, Sophitia. Her history was pretty interesting, even learning about the game bits that super flew over my head when I was playing through them as a kid, so it was nice to understand what was actually happening at those points, and even learning that she had two children that are playable in the 5th game, Pyrrha and Patroclus. Welcome to the history of Sophitia. How she was created. Sophitia was created by an undocumented concept artist and animated by Tomoe Yamashita for Soul Edge in 1995. Like the other characters made in Soul Edge, the first thing to be designed for her was her weapon, which was intentionally made to be unique compared to the others, being a sword and a shield. The designers also focused on making her innocence and youthfulness seen through her face. Although, her original design shows that she might have started out as a bit of a different character with black hair, maybe more mischievous. Yamashita also stated that he had a particular fondness for the character when designing her movements. Her moveset and weapons would later go on to influence and be the basis of the character Lizard Man in Soulcalibur. Sophitia's first and last name are pretty straightforward, with more direct meanings. Sophitia is derived from the Greek name Sophia, meaning wisdom, while her last name, Alexandra, means protector of mankind. Sophitia's look. In her first outing with Soul Edge and Blade, she was actually given some decent looking chest armor with a more or less white gold color scheme. For Soulcal 1 and 2, this armor and color scheme were changed to mostly a flowy dress and to a more white and blue scheme. 3 gave her some under armor and more of a Greek goddess type look. 4 and 5 kept the Greek goddess look going, adding some more blue back. Finally, 6 was kind of a mix of everything to me, but I think it works really well with the character. Personality. Throughout the series, she has been nothing short of kind and really only wants the best for her family, as she gets wrapped into the history of Soul Edge, even going as far as willing to sacrifice her own life and happiness in the name of family and duty to Hephaestus, who gave her the Omega Sword in order to preemptively stop the chaos that Soul Edge would bring. The tables were later flipped when her daughter Pyrrha was kidnapped by Tira, and the strong influence of Soul Edge made it so she couldn't survive without it, forcing Sophitia to defend the blade and even fight her sister. Abilities. Sophitia is a pretty damn powerful character, starting off the series by tracking down Cervantes and breaking half of Soul Edge into many shards. Most of her abilities come from the different weapons she can wield. She has regeneration capabilities with the Apollo Sword, can wield fire with the aptly named Fireblade, see the future with the Sinval, and has increased defense with the Rapier. Her other abilities are attacking with invisible light, making her attacks stronger, manipulating lightning, and being able to partially purify people's souls of evil. Games she's been in. She was first in Soul Edge in 1995 for arcades, then Soulcalibur for arcades and Dreamcast in 1998. 2 came out in 2002 for arcades, PS2, Xbox, and GameCube as an unlockable. She was an unlockable again in 3 for arcades and PS2 in 2005. Legends came out in 2007 for Wii. In 4, she was also an unlockable, and that came out in 2008 for PS3 and Xbox 360. Her next game was on PSP in 2009, Broken Destiny. 2 mobile games, Unbreakable Soul and Lost Swords, came out in 2014. Her last playable entry in the mainline games was in 6 for Xbox One, PS4, and Switch. Her other appearances were in Musou Orochi 2 Ultimate and Outcast Odyssey. Voice actors. Sophitia has had 6 total voice actors in the series. Starting with the Japanese voice actors, we have Michiko Nea from Soul Edge all the way to 3, known for voicing Honey in Go Nagai's new Cutie Honey, Tyrea in Xenoblade Chronicles, and Sophie in Ghostic. Her last Japanese VA has been Chie Nakuma from Legend to 6, also known for Sakura in the entire Naruto series, Chihiro in the Ace Attorney anime, and Wave in the Sonic Riders games. On the English side, Lynn Harris was her VA in Soul Blade. Some other voices she's done are Amy in Sonic Mania, Rebecca in Resident Evil, and Michelle in Tekken. Her second VA was Diane Holmby in Soulcalibur 2. Eden Reigel was her VA from 3 to Legends, also voicing Hitomi in Dead or Alive, Marie in Persona 4 Golden, and Isabeau in Shin Megami Tensei 4. Her last English VA is Erica Lindbeck, known for Jessie in the Final Fantasy VII Remake, Futaba in Persona 5, and Celica in Fire Emblem Warriors. Extra info. In Soul Edge, you can be 2 different extra characters named after Sophitia, modeled after her good and bad endings in the game, which are her in a swimsuit and her in more revealing clothes. Another fact about Sophitia in Soul Edge is that her weapon is Valkyrie, which comes straight from Valkyrie no Boken Toki no Kagi Densetsu, being the weapon the main character, Valkyrie, wields. Later in Soulcalibur 2, Cassandra, Sophitia's sister, ends up using it. Her stages are Eurydice Shrine Arena in Soul Edge, Shrine of Eurydice in Soulcalibur, Eurydice Shrine Gallery in 2, Eurydice Shrine Gate of the Gods in 3, Thesmophoros Imperial Garden in 4, Thesmophoros Imperial Garden Sunset in Broken Destiny, and Shrine of Eurydice Cloud Sanctuary in 6. I actually really love playing as Sophitia as I went through all her games. Her moveset is pretty solid and leads to some pretty cool moments, intentionally and unintentionally, as I mostly start every character off by button mashing to get a sort of feel of what kind of moves they have, and then slowly learn and get a bit more intentional with my combos as I go along. But again, I had a lot of fun. Hope you enjoyed, and see you next video.